Okay, good morning everyone. This is the workout that we couldn't do on Facebook Live. So I am making you a movie and I'll post it up. It's a very snowy 10th of March 2022. Let's get going. So we're kneeling up. You've got your knees under your hips and you've got your hands under your shoulders. Just check that position, just check your alignment. And we're just going to drop down into those shoulders and push up. So really warming up those shoulders with some up down drops. Keep the belly button pulled in so that you keep that core activation, and we're going to go up and down, up and down. Try and take those shoulders up towards your ears and then try and bring them down. So we start going backwards and forwards, using those pushing the heels of the hands into the floor, but really moving those shoulders, using the floor for your resistance. And now let's draw some circles with those shoulders, breathing when you feel those crunchy bits, but getting all of that shoulder mobility that you can, keeping the belly button engaged. And then when you've mastered that, let's go back the other way. Keep your eye gaze just neutrally forward, so you're not looking down. We don't want that neck bent. Your neck is flat. And then just explore a couple of rotations one way and a couple of rotations the other way. Just really easing out those shoulders. Lovely stuff. So we're just going to come up to that low kneeling position if that's comfortable for you. If it's not, do a high kneel. And we're going to do an ear to a shoulder. Hands are in your laps, palms are rotated, just easing out that neck. Ooh, feeling that stretch on that out breath. And again, and again. Looking down towards the floor, looking down to your hands, feeling that stretching out down the back of the neck, and looking forwards and down and up and down and up. Going to go side to side. Let that breath come as you're doing those warm-ups. I don't know when you'll be doing this. Maybe you'll be doing this in the middle of summer, but today we are well and truly snowed in. Okay, so that's the top of the neck done. We're just going to do some reaches over the top of the body. Quite interesting, reaching using the knees, just reaching over the top. If this is uncomfortable, stand up. We're easing out the shoulders, the neck. Just reach and reach. Lovely stuff. Now we're going to make a plank. Now you might make a plank on your knees or you might make a plank up on your toes. Okay, it's up to you. We're going to make that plank position and we're just going to drop a few slow press ups, taking the chest to the floor and then pressing up. And dropping that chest down and pressing up. Warming up those shoulders and just lifting your body weight up. I'm lifting onto my knees. You might be lifting up onto your toes. Flop that weight down and bringing those shoulders up. Pushing the floor away. Lovely. Now we're going to open out the hips. So bring that foot forward. So you've got two hands and a foot, and we're going to rotate. Nice out breath. Pushing those hips down, feeling that stretch through the hips, feeling the hip flexors stretch, rotating through the shoulder. Warming up already. And we're going to go the other side. Checking that your ankle is underneath your knee. And rotate. And then let's just step in our own time through those lovely rotations. Rotating through the chest, opening out those hips, just celebrating your flexibility and having a good old stretch. If you want to, you can start to use your elbow to reach down and you'll really feel that work in the hip. And then open up and swap over. Place the foot elbow down if you can, or just leaning into it, keeping the back flat, and reach and rotate. Lovely. Hands are underneath your shoulders And we're just going to push up on those hands so that you're on your toes into what we call this downward dog position. And just walk that dog, paddling those heels towards the floor as we stretch through the back of the legs. Getting ready for our work. I will be taking off my fluffy socks, but it was very cold on the kitchen floor as I was getting ready today. And now walking the feet towards your hands and having a little hang out there. Ragdoll move. Just let the breath come. And let's bounce it from one side of the foot to the other side of the foot and bouncing it all the way back. Taking those hands to the middle and rolling up to standing. Okay, we're just going to step into some side lunges. So you're stepping onto that outer foot, taking the weight, keeping the toes pointing forwards and sailing the hips back. Okay. We don't want any bend, you're not bending that knee. You want to be sure that that knee does not come over your toes. It's your hips that are going back, feeling that work in the glutes. Back is flat. If you're starting to rotate the back, pop your hands on the small of your back. It'll keep those shoulders back. Whoops. Slipping over on my mat. Easing out. Beautiful. And we're just going to drop a couple of squats. So set those feet up, knees to elbow. Sailing the hips back so your knees don't come in front of your toes. And now let's just open up those arms. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a snowy old day. We're doing our best in the most challenging of weather circumstances. Count your blessings. We've got a roof and I've got a coffee pot. All is good. We're just going to bring the knee across the body. Bringing that knee across. Getting those rotations, reaching up the arms, breathing. As you can hear, my heart rate has gone up. This is what we want in a warm-up. So, just going to shift the cat off me what's it here, because she is a little monster. She sits on my work. So, we're going to start off. I'm going to set us an interval. Oh, I'm going to have to use my timer on my iPad. Sorry, I didn't get set up for this. Here's my timer. Great. We're going to do 30 seconds of work, okay? And then we are going to have 20 seconds of rest. Let's just get this 30, 20. Here we go. So what we're going to do is 30 seconds of jogs. Let's go. Bringing those knees up. If you don't want to jog, you could march. Take that impact down, but we're just raising up the heart rate, swinging those elbows, breathing. You're halfway through. Keep that breath coming. Really good to get that heart muscle working. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Okay, we're going to go back to our squats. You're going to do a nice squat and a front kick. Keep those ankles nice and loose. Kind of channel your inner Hong Kong Phooey. All right, just make them nice and loosen those ankles. Maybe you're going to hold on to a chair to give you that extra stability. Okay, squat, kick, squat, other kick. Really try to get some power as you kick that foot forward. Halfway through, heart rate is going up now. Push into those heels to bring you up from that squat. You might stand and then kick so that you get your stability. Other than coming out of the squat into that kick. Beautiful. We're going to do a knee driver. Okay, so split the feet. Front foot is connected to the floor. And you're going to shoot that back knee up towards your elbows, okay? Make some fists so that you activate those arms. Belly button is pulled in. And let's go. Again and again and again. Shooting that knee up. And then if you want to, as that knee goes back, reach those hands up and then bring everything together in a standing ab crunch. 10 seconds are left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to swap over. So split those feet. You've got to think about this. This is lovely sort of spatial awareness. Split those feet. Weight is in that front heel. Back toe is going to shoot up to meet your elbows. Just hold that position first before you add that reach so that you get the coordination and you move safely. So shooting that knee up, up, up. Don't forget to breathe. Now when you feel you've got that flow, start to reach. Bringing that knee to meet those elbows, using that front foot as your anchor point. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep going. 2 and 1. Woo! Marvellous. Right, we're now going to pick up a kettlebell and we're going to swing a kettlebell. If you haven't got a kettlebell, you can swing a dumbbell or you can just put 2 hands, one on top of the other. We're wanting to use this hip action to propel that weight up. Let's go. I'm going to give you a side-on view. That weight is coming up because I'm snapping those hips. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the neck long. Squeeze your bum cheeks as that weight comes forward. 10 seconds. Keep going. 7, 6, 5, 4. Use your heels. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, there was your swing. Okay, body weight again. Standing with our feet good and wide, toes turned out. We're going to do a sumo squat. And we're going to pulse in that squat and push into the heels. And you're using your bum cheeks to squeeze and bring you up. Pulse and up. Keep the eye gaze forward. I keep looking at the camera. Takes me off balance. Push into those heels. Keep those knees back. Push into those heels. Squeeze your glutes. This is a lovely move for the posterior chain, supported by your belly button coming in. Keep those shoulders up. Got this prayer position. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to lie on the floor and we're going to do a good old-fashioned ab bike. So it's basically our knee driver. You're reaching one elbow to the opposite knee, okay? Small of the back, connected to the floor. You can go at speed or you can take it steady. If you want to, you can keep popping those feet on the floor. As long as you keep the small of the back connected, get that rotation, get that reach, get that cardio. Keep those heels low, keep the small of the back connected. Ah. Oh, done. Great. So now we're going to take a little rest and then you can do that workout all over again. There's, including the warm-up, it's about a 10-minute workout, okay? So you can repeat that move 3 times and you've got a nice little pocket cardio workout.